Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play LOTRO with me, Barthelion. So last time we pretty much bit off more than we could chew. So the Avant-Kloof and Borkland people that attacked the encampment below kind of got wiped out, and I think we were probably ourselves and maybe Gwyn here were probably the only survivors from the actual attack. So hopefully they've still got people living in the town at home that they can repopulate with. Otherwise that's another tribe or two completely wiped out after Dunlandings. So today we're going to head on to the next region of Dunland. So if we speak to Gwyn, he's only got one destination that we can go to, which is Barnavon, which is going to be inside the Carreglyn region. So this is the area south of Galtrev. So that's going to be our next destination. So we can travel for free, even though we haven't actually been there. Normally you would have to discover the arrival stable master. So there we go, we arrive outside and you can see there is a gentleman with a quest here. We have an exploring meta deed for the region. We've got about 7 or 8 different things there. We've got a stable master which we should interact with.
Greetings. Do you remain here long?
So he can either go back to Galtrev, which is, as if you remember, is the capital region of this area. We can go to Landross, which is the Avant-Kloof area in the Dunbog where we've just come from. So if you've somehow done things out of order and you've got anything left you can hand in over there, you can still get back easy enough. Or we've got the Rohirrim Scout Camp, which is further to the east inside the Gap of Rohan, which we haven't been to yet. So we can't actually go to that one unless we cheat a mithril coin. So we need to speak to Gwillem, this chap out the front.
Even the Kloof have need of help on occasion.
So, Devodiad, you have passed through many dangers to come here. I do not believe in chance, so it must be by someone's or something's design that you are here. Believe it or not, word came hither of your journey. Nay, fear not, your secret remains secret. You have assuredly met some of my brethren in the arms of the Dunbog. I have learned of your coming through them, and through Northern Devodiad, who passed through Carreglyn not long ago. If you will aid me with a few tasks, I may be able to lend you assistance to your cause as well. First, I would like you to patrol our territory. Warg-riding goblins plague our lands, and I wish to learn whence they came, so that we may drive them back. Seek for signs of the Warg-riders on the banks of Lunavank, at the Barnavon mine, upon Hen Turau, and at the shrine of the Uch-Gwirod, whom you might call Munferil. What say you? So, and they've also got Breaking the Ice.
Even the Kloof have need of help on occasion.
You know by now that Saruman of many colours seeks to sway the clans of Dunland to wage war against the horse lords of Rohan. Here in Barnavon, my people, the people of the Ox, otherwise known as the Ox Clan, have pressed the last remnant of the Boar Clan into service at the mine, extracting ore to make weapons and gear for Saruman's allies. So did we meet some of the Ox Clan in Galtrev, weren't they? So they were the guys kind of lording it over everyone else, pressing their fellow countrymen into like slave service, basically. So yeah, the whoever survived from the Boar Clan. This is before the attack that we did. So if you remember the town that was turned into abominations and that, some of the Boar Clan members were there. A lot of their people that didn't get turned into abominations have basically become slaves. Where were we? So, it is an abuse that Madin Brennan will come to do, I believe, for it goes against what his grandfather stood for when he granted refuge to the Boar Clan. However, should the mine cease to be worked, it will go poorly for the Kloof, the Boar Clan. We have received word of troubles there, and the miners are frightened. It is not done. If something is not done soon, I fear the backs of the Boar Clan will feel the Brennan's wrath. The Barnavon mine is the second place where I asked you to seek for signs of Warg-riders. Will you help with this? So we've got to help 4 people outside the mines. Now we can head into town. I'm not sure if we'll have any other quests available inside the town for now. But we'll just poke our noses around just in case there are. So we've got 2 parts of the town, and there is a quest ring down here. So we've got the lower town, which is where everyone is nice and friendly. We've got the upper town, which is just up that hill, where people are assholes, really. Another way of putting it. There will be some hostile mobs up there, so do watch out.
I am glad to see you.
There we go. Yeah, so we had the epic quest to meet up with Nona in Barnavon. So we can finally catch up with the epic quest now. I am glad to see you, Pendulous. From the swamps of the Dunland to the rocky crags of Carreglyn, we have endured much already. Each step brings us closer to depriving Saruman of his allies.
The iron mines of Carreglyn are at stake.
I have spent some time watching the people of Barnavon, Pendulous. Saruman has paid no small sum of gold to the leaders of Barnavon for their loyalty, and I fear what that might buy him. The iron mines of Carreglyn are at stake. The men of the upper village will attack you on sight. Defeat them, and take the gold with which they have been bribed. Teach them the true cost of forgetting their honour as men of Dunland. And for this you'll get a shiny necklace. So it's going to be 50 of 3 different stats. So if you've got a will one if you're a tactical class, you've got an agi based one if you're an agi based class, or a might one if you're a might based class. But they're all pretty nice. But as you'll see up here, literally, you can see on your minimap there's 2 guys hidden out of sight just behind this gate, so just be aware of that as you run through. They're going to attack? Oh, one's an archer. Okay, I'll come and melee you then. So there we go. So we just need to kill potentially a bit more than 6. I don't know if every single one's going to drop some bits. But we can just gather these boys up. Let's go park ourselves near the archer. Your kind is not welcome here, Devaudiard. It never is it? There we go. Murder him. There's a couple of boys over here. I mean, look, they're literally imprisoned people, literally in a cage. Looks like a bloke and his 2 kids. Oh, so it's a guy, an old lady, and a kid in there. But I'm going to assume they're Ball Clan members. Okay, a couple more people. Now, there's a stolen keepsake which you can pick up over there, which will start a quest. There we go, they both died at the same time. Right, so let's go grab this. I think this is the only pick-up item in this area. This medallion bears the emblem of the Ball Clan. It undoubtedly belongs to one of the inhabitants of Lower Barnavon. Maybe you can find its owner. So we'll accept that. So we've got all the bits. Oh no, we need one more. I'll murder this guy then. Surprise him from behind the leather rack. Even if he probably should have seen me. Right, so that's 6 of that. So we can head back downstairs then and talk to Nona and see if we can find the owner of this necklace. I think they're over to the left. No, they're in the middle of town. Okay.
It took so small a sum to buy the loyalty of these men.
A dozen curses upon the wizard for his crimes, but 1,000 upon the Dunlandings for forgetting their honour. So we can get that necklace, and yeah, well, why not? I'll quit that.
I do not think Carreglyn is lost. Help its people as much as you can.
I do not think Carreglyn is lost, Pendulous. There are still good people in this land, strong warriors who did not accept gold from Saruman to fight his battles. Help them as much as you can. If we can aid them, they may stay resolute against the wizard. Just inside the boundary of the Gravenwood, to the east, one of your ranger friends has established a small camp. Once you have helped the people of Carreglyn to your satisfaction, travel east into the Gravenwood and meet up with this ranger. So again, it's just do local quests, and whenever you're ready, turn up in the next region. So once again, we can ignore the epic quest just for now. So we can speak to Lure over here.
Greetings. Will you remain here long?
Where did you find this? The thieving ruffians. Alas, it belonged to my wife, who was taken by the Ox clan. I have not seen her since. I fear she was set to work in those accursed mines or worse. I thank you for bringing this to me. It is all I have left of her. There we go, so that's made him happy. Obviously we're going to have a quest in Carreglyn deed to do as well. I only need 23 for that, but there's probably more than 23 quests in total. So no other quests have opened up just yet. So we're going to have to go and do the tour now. So we're going to go in order of the 4 patrol points. So the first patrol point is down here, literally just near this little lake that's just south of the town. So we're going to turn right as we leave the town, come down here. Now I remember from the Isengard beta before it came out, I was sort of like running around doing testing. It's the last expansion that I properly tested in beta, but then I realised that it kind of spoils it once the expansion launches then. So I stopped doing it after that. But I remember coming down here, and this was quite amusing. Although, to be fair, I don't know if I triggered this by accident rather than at the point where the quest is, but it was still nonetheless quite amusing. So you can see down here, there's a little... there's a Oxclan archer in the way, but at the bottom of this lake there's a strange chain, which if you're kind of used to seeing some yellow writing on an object on the floor, you're probably assuming, oh look, that's an item I can go and pick up. So let's go over and pick this up. You find no evidence regarding the Warg Riders here, but there is a strange chain trailing into the water near the edge of the pond. Let's pick up the chain. Give it a tug. Tugging on this chain does not seem to accomplish anything. You tug on it again. Bonk. And then, oh Jesus, Jaws is attacking. There's a huge Great Avank appears. Although, Pifel, I don't think it used to come out when you accepted the quest. I think it was just activated by your proximity. So you walk down to the edge of the water, and this thing just bum rushes you out of it. And I found it hilarious back when I was in the beta testing. I'm not sure if its damage over time effects as well used to be a lot worse than what it was, what it is now, but still. So we've got a quest to talk to Gwillem in Barnavon and tell him that we've just murdered some big ass crocodile that was living in this tiny ass pond. So we can remove that from the tracker, because that is going to get filled up pretty quick soon. So our second point that we need to head over to is the mine itself. So we can head east from where we are now, and this will take us along a road and then back up into the hills. So if we come around this way, there's going to be some ruins on the hill up there. That will be relevant later. And I've aggroed a man. So the road's actually up here. But yeah, we can come past here. There's nothing really down there. That passageway does kind of lead down into Wolf's Cleft, but you can't actually get down there, so there's no point going that way. There will be a barricade in the road that you might be able to see over, might not. The best place if you want to view the view of Wolf's Cleft is literally where we started the video today, at that stable master guy. So we could switch back and get up the hill this way if ever we needed to, but we're going to carry on going round to the mine. And this mine's basically going to be like an interior public dungeon space, where we're going to have a few quests to do, and there's going to be a lot of mobs. It's going to be like a miniature Goblin Town. But if you're cringing at the comparison to Goblin Town, don't worry, it's nowhere near as huge or as complex or as ball-achingly painful as as that is. So there we go, we have arrived. One of these NPCs we need to speak to about the actual quest, but they're all going to be offering me stuff. Oh, we don't have to speak to one. It's literally just go assist all 4 people, so we can just pick up these quests. Right.
It is not our custom to trust Devodiad, but perhaps you may be of help to me?
You have come to help? At the old Ox Warden's behest? The Ukluf are a greedy and oppressive lot, but old Gwillem is a good sort. There is rumour that he is part of the rebellion against the Brennans of all clans who have pledged allegiance to the wizard. So Gwillem is actually a member of the Ox clan, but he's a sympathetic, cool dude. Well, if you are here to help, Devodiad, then I have a task for you. We fought our way free of the mine. Many of our tools were lost and broken. Even if we were to drive out the Bugan, we could hardly continue our work without tools. I need you to enter the mine and recover as many of the broken tools as you can. While you are in there, you should also try and mine some of the ore. Bring us both the ore and the tools here to forge and repair the tools. Will you do this? So not only am I getting your tools, I'm collecting the ore that you would use the tools to mine anyway, so you don't need the tools. But whatever.
As long as the sun shines, you are welcome here.
What? Who are you? You have come to help? That is well, for we are in great need of aid, and the accursed Ox Dung will not see fit to lend it. The mine has been overrun by Bugan. They came out of nowhere and fell upon us as we laboured. We were able to fight our way out, but not without loss. Many are wounded, many dead. We are in need of medicine, Devodiad. Red clover grows in the hills near the mine, especially around Hen Turau. So that's the hill just to our west. Would you go collect some and bring it here to me? I can do that for you, sir.
The Turkneth have been destroyed.
So,
I pray to the Urkwirad that we will not be next.
old Gwillem sent you to help us. There are few among the Ukluf of Carreglyn upon whom I do not wish death and torment, but he is one of them. Very well, I will tell you my trouble, and you will tell me if you will help the Vodiad. When the Bugan attacked, we fought our way to freedom. However, some few of us did not come out of the mine. Yago, Willim, Siam, Mafu, and Inir. What say you? Will you enter the mine and find them? So that's probably going to be the most irritating quest, because you have to explore all the different passageways off of the main route. And in the meantime, mobs will respawn. So lastly...
Many foul things dwell in the shadows. I fear wolves will be the least of our troubles.
So, Gwillem sent you to help. That is good, for we need many strong arms. Bugan have infested our mine, and we were fortunate to escape with as few casualties as we did. If you wish to help the Vodiad, enter the mine and kill the Bugan. Will you do this? Destroy the Bugan and their chieftain. If we cannot work the mine, I fear the Brennan will punish our families. So yeah, you don't want to fail him there. So we're going to head slightly south from where we started, just so we can get on top of this hill. We're going to head up here and we can find the clover that the guy was talking about. So how much do we need? We need 10 of this. Now, I think we have a quest that we can... I don't know whether we get it from the miners down below or whether it's a bestowed quest up the top of the hill. We'll soon find out. But up here there's going to be a couple of hostile guys. There will be quite a few cows. I think that becomes relevant in a later quest. We need to kill cows or get some cow burgers for the Dunlandings to eat. So what's this? This is 5. This is 6. No, we can just go up and activate this crates already. So we'll remove the patrol points at the minute because we're not actually patrolling. Stacks of crates contain war supplies and provisions for the guards. Alarmingly, they bear not only the mark of the Ox clan, but of the White Hand as well. Perhaps you should search the rest of the crates around the tower. So there we go, we've got other items we can search for. But most of the crates should be somewhat near this door, so we shouldn't have too far to go. Didn't we also have a quest to kill war growers? So there's one down there we should probably murder in a bit. There goes a hostile guy wandering around. He's going to end up in my way, so we'll murder him rather than murder him near the cow. Otherwise we'll have to fight a quite high morale cow, which will take a few seconds even for us. Okay, it's a hostile cow. Okay, well we could have saved ourselves a few seconds there. Bad cow. The worst thing is I'll probably need to come and kill you in a bit. And I would have killed you and you might have respawned into something which is not a cow. Oh well. So a bit of murdering later. There we go. So pick up the red clover. Is there any more around this way? Let's go back the way we came. So we still need 2 crates. As you can see, there's way more crates than what you need. And there's also an ox corpse over there, so that's probably what I needed to get the quest to kill the oxen. So there you go. Look, we've now got 2 sentries coming out to see why all this stuff is being nicked. So we'll have to murder them, assert dominance, and tell them that they can't nick stuff. There we go. So we have to bring the weapons to Gwillem and Barnavon. So we can remove that from the tracker now. The ox corpse we can interact. This ox was slain by some predator and left to rot, but there is some meat on the carcass that has not yet spoiled. Perhaps it would be a great kindness to collect more meat from the wild oxen to help feed the oppressed inhabitants of Barnavon. So we've found an ox that's been killed naturally, and that just inspires us to go off and kill more of their kind. Okay. But whatever, it's a kind thing to do. Make sure they've got food on the table because they're too busy being slaves and having to mine things and whatnot. Let's just grab you and pull you over to this one. I think he's going to probably knock me over. No. I thought he was going to charge me and knock me to the floor. There we go. So we need 10 ox meat. Now we did get 2 from that one cow, so we don't necessarily need to kill 10. But this one, the bull only dropped 1, which is unfortunate. Now I'm not going to worry too much, I don't think, about killing these oxen, because there's not going to be too many on this hill. There'll be quite a few more that we're going to see later during our patrolling phase. So I'm not too fussed about killing them now. However, I do want the Warg Rider. Who didn't actually count. Maybe I have to kill him in a very particular spot. Anywho. So we've got the red clover. We can bring that back down to Melvin. So if we head back over the hill and go speak to him, we can hand that one in. And then we're pretty much ready to go in the cave at this point. So speak to him.
You are welcome here, as long as you do not trouble us.
Ah, yes, these will do nicely. It will take but a moment to finish the salve, then I will have more for you to do. God damn it, with these NPCs.
You are welcome here, as long as you do not trouble us.
It is done. Take this, my Leonin salve, and bring these bandages to the wounded miners and bind their wounds. Then return to me. So basically all the injured people that were injured when they were evacuating the cave.
Will you remain here long?
I am not sure Melvin's medicine will work. My wounds are terrible. Nevertheless, you have my thanks to Vodiad. I mean, come on, if you're like bleeding out to death, it's the least you can do. The gratitude of the Turkluf goes with you. I am feeling better already. Thank you. You have my gratitude.
As long as you do not trouble us.
Have to back out this way.
You are welcome here, as long as you do not trouble us.
What wonder is this? Thank Melvin for me. I do not think I would have survived if you had not come. It's like magic cream, that.
You are welcome here, as long as you do not trouble us.
Thank you, Pendulous. I will call you Dovodiad no more. I'll remember that. But okay. So yeah, so I think we will probably wrap up this episode here then. That's probably about a good point to stop. And next episode will probably be spent mostly in this cave doing all the bits and pieces of that quest. So until next time, see you guys later.